If you've ever wanted a home sauna to have all the benefits of infrared sauna heat without all the expense of a big, expensive wooden sauna, this is the video you want to watch. I'm Mike Adams, the Health Ranger, here with Paul Baratero today from Synergy Science, and they've got a new, pretty cool portable sauna called the Synergy Sauna, and we're going to ask them about that today. I'll show you some pictures along the way, and you can check this thing out and see what it might do for you. So, Paul, thanks for joining me today.
Thank you.
Your company's done a lot of interesting things.
Thank you.
And this is probably, a departure from what you normally do, which is water, hydrogen infusion, water filtration, things like that.
Right. A lot of our customers are interested in detoxification. A lot of them come to us with either issues that they want to heal from, things they don't want to get, and many of them have metals and things in their system that they want to detoxify. So it was a natural progression for us to add a sauna for three reasons. A, there was no good portable sauna on the market that was affordable, and so I developed one.
So sweating is a natural detoxification route. Your body
Absolutely.
eliminates things through sweat.
One of the best.
Right. Your body eliminates things through urine, feces, exhalation, and sweat.
That's right.
Basically.
Right.
So some people, would you say that if people are already getting lots and lots of exercise and they're sweating a lot, that they're already covering that? But many people aren't getting that exercise and they're not sweating.
Right.
Some people are afraid to sweat.
Some people are afraid to sweat. Yeah, because, then they have to go take a shower, I guess, right?
In their chlorinated city water,
yes,
that might also have heavy metals in it.
That's right.
So you can't blame them,
No.
But people do need to sweat.
People do, and it is, I think it's one of the most beneficial types of detoxification. Sweating is critical because urination or any elimination pathway for urine or fecal matter is going to take certain things out. But there's always toxins in our tissues and in the cells of our body that sweating will get out.
So your portable sauna makes you sweat.
Right.
And it just heats up?
Right. So
how does it work?
The temperature range is 113 to 140 degrees.
Okay.
So not too many people can sit in 140 degrees without sweating. But some can.
Yeah,
We've had a couple of people who's like, it didn't make me sweat. Okay, well, there's some other issues then. You might be dehydrated.
Yeah, maybe you need some water, buddy.
Yeah. So we can help you there too, right? So, but the reality is this is not just sweating because you have heat that causes you to sweat, but this is far and near infrared. So it's what's called a full spectrum sauna.
Oh, so it's penetrating tissues.
Right. So it's going in past just the first layer. It's going into the body to bring benefits that far infrared and near infrared bring. At the same time, you are going to be warm, and so you're going to sweat.
Wow, I would think, the cardiovascular benefits of even exposure to sunlight are pretty well known. Don't they talk about infrared from sunlight, penetrating tissues, and even helping your body generate, nitric oxide?
Yeah.
NOx, some people call it.
NOx.
Big deal for cardiovascular health. Does your system sort of simulate some of that, or how?
Yeah, you would, because in the sun you have ultraviolet, but you also have near and far infrared light. So we have that in the sauna. You would have near and far infrared. So the benefit of near and far infrared is tissue. It is going deeper and it's warming the body, not just on the skin, but going deeper into the system to get a fuller detox because it's causing the warmth to go into the body instead of just being on the skin and the body reacting with sweating. So it does go past the first couple layers. That's the benefit of far infrared.
And how portable is this unit?
It folds flat. It's about 21 pounds. So it takes about 30 seconds to put it up or put it down. It's got a carry handle. It's got a strap, Velcro strap, that once you have folded it in, then you just strap it and carry it.
Wow, 21 pounds.
Yeah.
So you could throw it in a car too, take it on a road trip, no problem.
Back seat or in an SUV or what have you.
And it just uses regular 110 voltage power?
Yes, 110. We have a 220 version, but 110, absolutely, just plug it in, an outlet, 3-prong outlet. Very, very simple. There's a chair that's, your typical nice quality camp style chair that, folds up and that comes with it and goes inside the sauna. Inside the sauna, we also have, so you have, if you're sitting in the sauna, you have a heating panel behind you and 2 on the sides, and then 1 for your feet.
Oh.
So you're completely surrounded by the warmth, and it typically will take, depending on what temperature the sauna starts at, 10 minutes to 15 minutes to get to full temperature of 140 degrees. So it's really simple just to turn it on and go. The big differences between the Synergy sauna and other saunas are that we did not use the typical fabrics. A lot of other sauna companies have rayon or polyesters that gas off chemicals. When you heat them up to 140 degrees, chemicals and things starts coming off. I used bamboo fabric.
I was going to ask you about the fabric.
Yeah, so I chose bamboo because it's green, it's a renewable resource, and it doesn't gas off chemicals. So that's a big difference. And we also, a lot of people complain about the neck area getting wet in these portable saunas. So we have a removable neck area that is like, remember those old tennis bracelets that used to be that curly looking?
Like sweatbands?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we made it out of that material so that it absorbs the sweat, and then you can just zipper it right off, and the next person getting in the sauna can put a nice dry one on.
Hey, I still wear sweatbands at the gym. Does that make me old?
No, not at all. Makes you cool.
Oh, yeah, that's what I thought. That's why I do it. Okay. Yeah, so sweat is handled.
Yes.
No
yes.
problem. Now, do you recommend that people, if they're sweating in the sauna, should they go take a shower afterwards to wash off anything that might be then on the surface of their skin?
Yes, that would be good to do that, especially if they're starting the process and they're really sweating out some toxins.
Right.
The other thing that people can do to increase sweat is doing salt, putting salt on their skin. Some people,
Really?
Yeah, some people apply just lightly salt on the skin because that will cause the body to sweat more. I don't do that, but
That's interesting.
yeah, but you can definitely get more sweating going on there. You definitely want to drink water before going into the sauna and afterwards because you're going to sweat and you don't want to be dehydrated. But it's a very simple thing. This time of year when it's cold everywhere, saunas are great because you can warm up and sit and watch your show or do whatever they want to do and be detoxifying when they're doing that.
Well, what I really like, hearing all this, I actually spent a couple $1,000s on a wood sauna that we were evaluating
Got it.
to see if it's something we wanted to represent.
Sure.
And the answer turned out to be no, because once you sit in it and you turn it on, you don't feel any heat.
Yeah, really?
Yeah, is one of these saunas that's advertised as, like, doesn't make you hot, but you get infrared, but it was so weak
Wow.
that I was just sitting there, like, I'm just sitting in a box.
Wow.
There's,
That would be interesting.
you know, like, where's the heat, man?
Wow.
You know, I'm expecting to sweat, right?
Yeah, yeah.
But there's no heat. It's just Health Ranger in a box. That was it.
Wait, why am I in here?
It's like, hey, I'm in a bamboo box here.
Yeah, you're like, this is great for isolation.
Yeah, I
It's
can't-
isolation therapy.
Yeah, isolation therapy, right. I can't really recommend this to anybody because they're gonna have the same thought I have. It's like, where's the heat, dude?
Yeah. Well, I can tell you, like I said, 113 degrees to 140 degrees, you're definitely going to feel heat. And the reality is, the higher the temperature is not always better.
Yeah.
The lower temperature can get more viscous sweat and get more of the toxins out. Some people think they need to have a high heat, like 170. Someone was telling me the other day, and I'm like, holy cow, we don't make a sauna that goes that hot because...
That's called a turkey oven.
Yeah. I'm like, you're cooking. So
Right.
140...
Add some salt on yourself. Yeah, you'd
like
be
little
like beef
pop-up
jerky.
things,
Yeah.
You know? But 140 is sufficient for you to sweat, and 113 is a good therapy sweat as well, just to get some toxins out. The other thing I'll mention, people are concerned about cleaning. You can clean, you can wipe down the entire inside of the sauna. But what I did put in there is an ozone generator. So ozone is generated not for you to breathe in because your head is out, but just to keep the environment bacteria free.
Well, that's a great idea.
Yeah.
So you won't have mold
Right.
and kind of build up inside.
Right, so it's for 15 minutes it will generate ozone, and then 15 minutes of negative ions, which your body can absorb, like going to the beach or what have you. You can absorb electrons.
That's pretty cool. Are there any health warnings, like maybe people who've had heart attacks shouldn't use it, or people with respiratory problems, or anything like that?
Definitely, anyone that has a concern about getting in a sauna, being too hot or what have you, you want to be careful not to stay in there too long. You want to be careful to monitor what you're doing. And you know, in our owner's manual, we of course say under the order of a physician, if you have an issue that you think would be not good. But we haven't had any issues. We've shipped a lot of saunas, and we haven't had an issue with anybody having a problem.
Well, for people who can't get into a hot sauna, I know of this other wooden sauna that doesn't heat up at all. It's just like being in a box.
Yeah, that's interesting. So it's like just sitting in your house.
Yeah, it's kind of like a smaller house. They probably rent these out in San Francisco as apartments.
You're like, tiny house.
There's a little fold-down sink and bed and kitchen and toilet. It's all the same drain.
That's
you know. Okay, enough of that.
Yeah.
But getting back to your sauna.
Sure.
Roughly, what are these costs?
$7.99, including shipping in the U.S. So it's $800, very fair price. The thing that I want to make sure that people understand, there are saunas they can get that are $200, $300, $400, $500, $600 on the market, Amazon or whatever they like to tell us. Those are not saunas you would want to get into because they're going to have very high EMFs, and that's a problem. So in these small tent saunas that are a couple $100, you're going to have very high EMF. So here you're detoxifying, but you're absorbing electromagnetic field, which is horrible for your body. So what I did in creating this sauna is we have what's called the ultra low EMF panel.
Oh.
It's almost zero EMFs anywhere on the panel except for where the very wires go, and then it's like 1 milligauss. So very, very small. And by the time it gets to the body, it's zero. What we do when we test these saunas is you can put a meter, a tri-field meter, in the center of the seat where you'd be sitting, and you have no EMFs in the
That's
seat.
Fascinating because even heating blankets that people use on their beds, they emit large, strong fields.
Yes.
And electropollution has become a big issue. California recently issued a major health warning about cell phones and mobile devices, saying you shouldn't hold them up to your head.
Right.
Which, of course, is the way they're designed to be used.
Right. Most everybody does.
Yeah. So there's a question. Right?
Yes.
So I'm glad you're dealing with the EMF issue, and you have the bamboo natural fiber cloth.
Yeah.
I mean, it sounds like you really thought about the holistic concerns of health conscious people.
Thank you. Yes. There's, we have a foam pad that can be laundered. The entire sauna cover, the fabric, can be taken off and laundered if they want to. Most people don't, because it keeps clean from the ozone, but you could. The entire inside is a reflective coating that can be wiped down. The floor of it is designed to get wet and have no problem. There's a foam pad about 1 inch thick that goes on the very bottom just to make it more comfortable. We also have tourmaline to further combat any EMFs that could be in the environment. Every 4 inches on the grid, on the 3 heating panels on the walls, we have black tourmaline every 4 inches sewn into the heating panel, and then on the floor you have green tourmaline. So these are therapeutic as well. But there is no sauna on the market that is as good as this or works as well at this price range. That's for sure. Everything else, you need to be careful of the EMFs. You need to know how many EMFs and what have you. So that's what we did. We wanted to make it affordable. We wanted to make it easy to break down. Some people don't have the room for a big wood sauna. Some people don't want to spend thousands of dollars. They want to be able to slide it under a bed if they have a small apartment. All of those things are accomplished.
Wow. You're going to give people a whole new option to do this at home versus the other option, which is to join a club, go into a steamy room with sweaty, naked old guys who have foot fungus, because we all miss that, right? That's just the highlight of the week right there. I'm going to miss that.
Yeah.
I'm sorry you invented
really
this
sad.
thing.
I'm sorry too.
Yeah, but see, I mean, just sanitation.
Right.
I mean, instead of dealing with everybody else's detox.
Yes.
I'll say. Now it's in your home or your living room or your bedroom or whatever.
That's right. Yeah, and your whole family can enjoy it as they want to, So it's a very good solution. Very, very good solution for detoxification when you want to. What I call a controlled sweat, that's what it's for. It's a great way to detox. And we also didn't make like ugly. So many of the saunas are like black, or it looks like a NASA suit that's like silver, reflective. This is a very beautiful gray that will complement everyone's house. So it's a nice looking sauna. It's portable. It comes with 3 removable neck collars, so that you could have 3 people use it and then launder those neck collars. It's an easy to use digital remote to control the foot section, to control the heat, time. Everything is on the digital remote.
Okay, Sounds great.
Yeah.
That's really fascinating. Thanks for joining me in the studio today to talk
you.
about the sauna.
Yeah.
To learn more about the Synergy sauna, we've got this available at the Health Ranger store. That's healthrangerstore.com. Check it out there, learn more details. And thanks for watching. Mike Adams here, the Health Ranger, for naturalnews.com. Thank you for watching. If you want to support our mission, visit us at healthrangerstore.com for the world's largest selection of lab-verified superfood and nutritional products for healthy living. It's at healthrangerstore.com.